Welcome. You're watching a special show where we're going to be discussing IPOs. Remember, the primary markets are abuzz with a lot more activity in action over the last couple of weeks as compared to secondary markets. And as always, a veteran in the space is Astha Jain. She's been tracking and following IPOs for many, many years. She joins us to talk to us about what she likes, what she doesn't, and of course, a quick view on the ones that have already listed. Astha Jain, Senior Research Analyst at Hem Securities, joins in. Hi, Astha. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us. I'm going to start with an IPO that closes today. Saraswati Saree Depot opened, of course, a few days ago. They closed today. The price band is 152 to 160 rupees a piece, and the company is looking to raise about 160 crores from what I understand. I've read a couple of notes where they've talked about how they are well priced as compared to their industry peers, and more importantly, they're venturing into the menswear segment as well. What do you make of Saraswati Saree Depot? It's one of its kinds in the listed space.
Hi, good afternoon. Yes, talking about this counter, first of all, we have given a subscribe rating to this IPO, subscribe from the longer term perspective, but due to the smaller size of the issue, listing gains can also be expected because in such small issues, public participate a lot. And we have seen that these kind of issues fetch strong returns on the listing day also. Now, talking about this counter, it is a B2B sari player. So basically, they don't cater to directly customers. They are into the wholesale, basically, sari business. And their customers are the other retailers of sari and not the direct retail public. So they are a B2B player. Now talking about this counter, the counter is coming at a P multiple of 85 times. So seems to be a little bit on the higher side. But going forward, the growth prospect in this company is very strong. First of all, as you have rightly said, they are entering into the ethnic wear men's segment. So definitely this will help the company in showing strong performance because this segment has a strong market share of more than 30% in total apparel market. If we talk about total apparel markets in India. So ethnic wear men's segment has a strong share and the company is entering into that segment. So that will be really helping the company in showing a strong financial performance going ahead. Secondly, they are planning to increase their online sales also, which is presently contributing 4 to 5% of the total sales. So I think that will also help the company going ahead in posting strong financial performance. So on the basis of brighter future prospects, we are recommending this IPO to subscribe from the longer term perspective. However, on the listing day also, we can expect returns due to the smaller size of the issue.
You know, this is very interesting because they're also a relatively profitable company from what I understand. And because they are one of its kinds, it may draw a lot of interest. But assuming investors who want to, get into Saraswati Saree Depot from the medium term time horizon, what do you recommend they should do? If they don't manage to get it at the IPO, would you recommend getting in at listing? Or if there's a big gap up, it's best avoided?
So we are expecting a big gap up on the day of listing. And therefore, our stance is that if it opens more than 20-30% premium, which we are expecting it to list at, then definitely one should not jump into the selling at that point of time. They should wait for the stock prices to get settled and then make an entry into the counter. So yes, we are expecting this counter to post a listing gain of more than 20-30%, but our advice is to not to enter at those high premium on the day of listing.
And what happens to individuals who are looking at listing gains? If you get a 20 to 30% uptake on listing day, do you recommend they should take profits off the table? What is the level that you think could be a good exit point for somebody who's a short-term trader?
So for short-term traders, as we are expecting listing gains to be there, so we recommend them to book partial profit if the listing gains will be more than 20-30%. So definitely that will make the case of a partial profit booking. So in case if this counter will list at more than 30% premium, then definitely who has entered for the short-term perspective, they can book partial profit.
So you could look at booking partial profits. That's the word coming in from Astha, and this is on Saraswati Saree Depot.